has been issued for all residents from Walterville Elementary School, Mackenzie Highway milepost 15.25, to the intersection of Thurston Road and Highway 126. Level 3 means leave immediately. Do not take time to gather things. Go now.
So I may or may not need to document, and I haven't really started, so I'm going to start here. Today, we live in the Mid-Valley, Oregon, and we woke up this morning and thought that it was about 5 o'clock in the morning, and it turned out it was about 7:30, almost 8 o'clock. I'll insert some cell phone video here, either right now or in a second. This is the craziest shit I've ever seen. I'm driving from underneath, I'm sorry if you can't hear me, but I'm driving from underneath the biggest smoke cloud I've ever seen. It's literally snowing ash, and it's like bright as day, just about 10 miles north. I might get to the shop and it might be like a normal sunny day. It's 9 o'clock in the morning in Independence, and it's black. And then you look, watch, let's see if I can get the front of this building as I go by. And you look at the front of these buildings. Look at the front of those buildings. This is from driving out into this. I hope you guys are staying safe. I'm gonna go get my shit done. Everybody knows what I'm doing. Check on your family members. If you got family members that are out there that you don't know what's going on, and you should get concrete information on where they are, whether they've been contacted, and what their current status is. I can't be getting into a fire area without concrete information on what's going on and what I'm doing. So anyway, try to keep calm, check on your family members. Get a hold of me if you guys need help. Could be not as bad as they say, it could be as bad as they say. We don't want to find out. So I'm gonna go to the shop and get my shit ready. That's the hill of Falls City, looking out towards the coast. And then behind me is just black as black. I mean, this is crazy. Talk to you guys soon. And so yeah, it kind of looks like this everywhere. And it is 1 o'clock in the afternoon, in the middle of the summer. So I've got a team of guys, about 6 guys that are in random areas in the Mid-Valley. We've kind of mobilized and are getting ready to respond to movement of livestock and evacuations. County by county, town by town, starting out east and heading west towards the Willamette Valley. The fire's been blowing tremendously overnight, and it took out all of Mill City, basically not basically, it's gone. I mean, a bunch of Mill City's gone, Gates is gone. I just got a picture of the gingerbread house that is probably gone now. It was about to catch on fire. The gas station was on fire, across the road was on fire, and Highway 22 is closed. Highway 22 is closed at, hey, Comanche. Yay, short bed, sport truck. Sorry. So the highway's closed at Staten, is where they're staging. They're trying to get livestock from Scotts Mills area. I got one member in the Scotts Mills area trying to move alpacas and livestock to the state fairgrounds. They've got the state fairgrounds opened up, and Red Cross is down there. I got a couple guys in Jefferson, one guy in Salem. I'm out in Independence, and I've got tools, waters, fire extinguishers, shovels, all of my stuff to respond. I've got my Comanche trailer on the back of my Jeep. It's open, empty, and I removed the canopy from it all in about 2.5 seconds. So that's ready to go. I just got some lunch, and I'm gonna go home and catch up with the boys and see what else we can do to coordinate. But I mean, look, you can't even see the mountain over there. That's Salem. Salem's 15 miles from here. 10 miles. That mountain's less than 10 miles. It's about 5 from my house, and I can't see it through the smoke. So anyway, if I get out later, I'll get you some more footage as it allows. Hope you guys are all staying safe, checking on your family, staying calm, do the right thing, get out when you need to get out. They tell you to leave, leave. Talk to you guys later. Okay, we're at the Winco with the boys.
I just got my 454.
We got crack stars.
This morning, so.
We got about $800 worth of water outside. We're gonna pay for this, and we're heading to Lions.
Yeah, I just wanted to.
Peace out.
Nice.
That good right there?
That's perfect. Come this way just a little bit more.
No?
No, it's all right.
No.
Now you're all right.
Good right there.
Just let it down.
It's had a heavy Chevy on it.
You're all right. Ain't gonna hurt it none. Lions Fire District. We're gonna drop one pallet of waters here.
So here's the thing. I have water also.
Okay.
And I'm not as comfortable going where you guys are going.
Okay.
We'll
So
put
if
it in my
you-
ring.
Well, we could either do that, or she said I could leave mine here. You guys take yours because
Okay,
you're
we
already
can do that.
loaded.
Mhm.
So why don't we? I'll pull
gonna leave
around.
hers.
I'll
Okay.
leave mine so they have it here, and I brought socks and food. And then that way
Perfect.
you guys are already loaded, and I will not follow you up.
And,
you
and
guys,
we're not afraid to go
That's
push
fine.
it a little bit.
You guys
That's
go do that, and if you want, I'll pull around here. That way you don't have to unload your water. You can
okay.
take it where it's needed.
Okay.
And then that'll get me back down the mountain because I got to head
Perfect.
to Tillamook Fire and
Oh, okay.
and Newport because
Okay.
that's where Lincoln City's.
How's Lincoln City doing?
Lincoln City's pretty bad, I heard.
That's
So,
what we heard.
Yeah. So, but Marion County. This is all overflow from
Right.
Marion County emergency stuff.
Right.
So, like I said, if that makes sense to you.
No,
I don't want to
absolutely.
be bossy,
That's
but
perfect.
that way we unload
No.
me. You guys can.
No, that's good
do-
because you can head over there
Yeah.
and
And then we'll
Yeah.
do what we need to do over here. Okay,
So
perfect.
I'm gonna pull around, okay, and then
And she'll unload, and we'll go
I got a
push
lot of
it,
stuff.
and-
then some of it I'll give to these guys because it's food you guys can take up
we,
for me.
we got a bunch of stuff with us, so.
Okay.
Cool.
We got a forklift back there if that stuff's on pallets. So. This stuff is on pallets. I don't know what she has.
Yeah, I'm not sure what
We'll
she's
let her
got.
drop hers, and we'll go see if we can get up to Mill City. And
Cool. So I guess we're gonna keep our stuff loaded and try to get to Mill City and then down to Mahama. This lady's gonna drop what she's got because she doesn't want to try to push to Mill City, and then she's got to go to Lincoln City and Newport to respond to Lincoln City and Newport. So we're gonna get her stuff off, take her food, put it in the trucks, leave the water here for these guys at Mill City. No, at Lions. Then we're gonna head up to Mill City, but we can't get across the highway because there's spot fires and the bridge is impassable. So we're going to try and find an alternate route and get to Mill City and then back to Mahama. So that's the plan right now, guys. More to come. So we just had a meeting with the fire people at the Mill City area. Or Lions, yeah, Lions, and we're headed to Mill City now. They said we're probably not going to be able to get all the way up to Gates as the bridge is closed or fire over the bridge. And there's still spot fires all along the road, they said, so they didn't even want to drive up themselves, but they seen that how equipped we were and seemingly ready to handle the situation, and so they went ahead and agreed to send us up. So we're going to drop a pallet of water at Mill City and then another pallet of water at Gates if we can get up to Gates. It's a mess out here. There's fire and shit everywhere. But that's the goal. We got Nick Monogoski coming up behind us from Brush Beaters. He's got another pallet of water on his trailer from Home Depot. He is scheduled to go to Lions and drop dead at Lions, and then we're all going to rally up and figure out what we need to do or head back down for more supplies. So anyway, I appreciate you guys' donations. It's really kicking ass. I'm kind of updating you as I go on what we're going to be needing and what they're looking for up here. We finally got to actually talk to somebody that's got their hands on fire and got their hands on a situation, and so we're a lot more informed now than we were 2 hours ago. So anyway, we really need some donations. We really need some help. We're going to go down and get these guys some food and water, but you guys take care. Stay safe. I'll update you again when I can. Back down the hill from going to Salem. We stopped at Lyons, Mill City, Gates. All the fire departments are resupplied. All the workers on the roads have been handed pizzas and water bottles and whatever else that we can divvy out. We still have about 3 full cases of water that they didn't need. They didn't want to take supplies that they didn't need. They were in pretty good shape on that stuff. So I have a list of the small items that they are requesting, but it's not a massive stack of stuff that they're looking for. They're just looking for a few things up there. So I'm gonna try and make a run maybe later this evening or tonight back up there. But for right now, we are all as a posse headed into Salem to get some food for ourselves, and then we're gonna regas up. And I'm looking for the evacuation point for Estacada. So if any of you guys know where they're evacuating to in Estacada, just post up and let me know. I'm going to do some research. I'm just about to get back into cell coverage. I'm going to post this video, get some food, look up that thing, and decide whether we're going to Estacada. Sounds like Newport's okay. I talked to one lady, her name's Amy, and I got her card. I don't know her last name, but she's running for Congress this year, and she's been running around all over the place. She's on her way. She's very well connected with what's going on, and she's on her way right now to Newport. She says Tillamook, Newport, and Lincoln City are in decent shape as far as resupply goes. So she said that Estacada is probably the hardest hit area and the hot spot right now. I know that Sandy, Boring area, and surrounding areas just got their evacuation levels escalated. So I'm going to do my due diligence to find out what's going on and where we're going to go. So if you know where the Estacada evacuation point is, just post up and let me know where it is. I'm going to do some research, but that's where we're at right now. Back in Salem, eating, getting ready to head out again. Appreciate you guys. Talk to you soon. Thank you much. Update 65.2.75. We're going to Hubbard. Estacada, Sandy, Woodburn, all those guys up there just got evacuated. We tried to call Clackamas County Sheriff. I tried to call Clackamas County Sheriff. I couldn't get through the non-emergency line. There was also a second phone number for the evacuation department or whoever was handling the evacuations. And of course I couldn't get through to them. They're just got into evacuation, so I'm sure everybody's scrambling and got the phone lines busy. So Daniel from Brush Beaters, Daniel Brickner, had contact at Hubbard, so he got on the phone and they said, heck yeah, we are going to take as much as we can. Woodburn, Hubbard, and Canby. So we're going to start at Hubbard and see how much they want, and then most of the people, it looks like, are going to be going towards like Clackamas Town Center and the Clackamas County Fairgrounds. So we're going to start at Hubbard, see what they want, and then if we end up at Clackamas County to drop that stuff off, we're going to drop there. We're trying to get all of this stuff off the back of the trucks and the trailers, so that we can take the little bit of stuff back up to Mill City and Gates area. So I'm in contact with some of the Cascade Jeepers right now. They're running around town. Getting the toiletries and stuff that was requested by the fire department. And then when I get back from the Portland area tonight, I'm going to jump in my Jeep and hook up with the Cascade Jeepers, and then we're going to head up to Mill City Gates area, see if we can get those guys the towels and chapsticks and stuff like that they were asking for. I don't need people to run around and get this stuff for me because they only needed a certain amount of it, so we don't need like a giant stack of it. We're just talking about a few of the firefighters that are living in-house that are literally out of personal hygiene stuff. So we're going to head and hook those guys up tonight after we get back from Portland. That's where I'm at right now. We'll probably stop in the middle somewhere and eat because we haven't eaten yet, but other than that, we're safe, we're good, we're driving, and we're helping. Thanks much for the support. I got all my expenditures covered for the water and supplies that we purchased today, and then so anything that we get in from here forward, I'm going to try and help cover Daniel's cost because he bought some stuff out of pocket, and so did Rack. And then anything beyond that, we will start to buy more supplies and equipment or whatever that we need, depending on who we talk to and what they need. So anyway, that's where we are. Maybe a couple 3 hours, and I'll give you guys another update or something. But anyway, I appreciate you. Talk to you soon. Everything's going well. So stay safe, guys.
So we start training pools like Max every shift. Go ahead and send that one too. And then that pallet will just sit on top and we don't have to stack it down. Drop. Take this young lady out. Just go over there. Yeah. Hey, we're back too close. We have to evacuate the evacuation center. So we went down there, helped them, and then turned around and came back. They got one, we're going to take commercial. He said they got like 5 or 6 stations they're going to be working at the Lord. Is it okay? Going to the Lord? Don't break. Bro, they're right on the bro, come on, right? I better get in there, huh? Yeah. 1 second, bud. Yeah, no worries. I got in on your video. Oh, right over there. Yeah. I got the limit on this one. Got the limit on that one? Yeah. That's it. Okay. That's it. He's got another one. Or here's another one. What about that little one? Is it? That one's long enough that you have to go. That one broke? Or do we need another one? That one looks like it'll reach it. Yeah, that one should. This one is the tip front console. Big water. Very good.
Trailer empty. Truck empty. Fire station full. So this is the Aurora station. We were just at Hubbard. We've been to Gates, we've been to Mill City. Alright, we're empty. I'm gonna head home.
You guys want any energy drinks or anything? We have a bunch of Red Bulls, yeah.
Okay. I went to the house, got my Jeep, got it filled up, stopped for resupply stuff. I'm in contact with Cascade Jeepers. I swapped out my son for my wife. And now we are headed to rally with Cascade Jeepers at Costco, and we are going to head back up to Lyons, excuse me, Lyons and wherever, Gates and, yeah, Lyons and Gates and Mill City. I'm going to tag everybody that I've been involved with today. If you guys want to come, cool. The rest of you that haven't been involved with the day, this is going to be a quick trip up and back. And it's probably going to be a little hairy being it's nighttime. So we're taking the Jeeps and we're fully equipped, chainsaws, gear, quadders, resupply stuff, and all that stuff. So we're rallying at Costco and we're headed out 22, same route we take this morning. So anyway, wish us luck. We'll post up when we get home safe. It's going to be an up and back trip. And then I think we're going to be done for the night and just monitor the rest of the night. So anyway, stay safe. We'll talk to you soon. All right. We got Jeeps, we got stuff, we got boots. We're going back up the hill. All right. Yo. That'll work. So it's the next day. Not even sure what time it is. The sky still looks like crap. I'm going to Jefferson to meet up with a couple of members. And then we are headed to Thurston, Oregon, to the high school, I believe at this point. Estacada just got put into level 3 evacuation all the way to Colton. So that might be an area we might worry about, but I'm gonna go meet up with the boys in Jefferson and try to get a solid game plan. I'll keep you guys updated as we go. Talk to you soon, appreciate you. Oregon fires, never seen this shit in my life. Talk to you guys soon. So we just rallied up at one of my buddy's house, David Rack, and my brother Keith. We're on our way down. Our original destination was going to be Thurston High School, and then en route we just got notification that they're moving the Red Cross rally point from Thurston High School to Springfield High School. I have a buddy of mine that's fighting the fire in Thurston right now, and he's there. So rather than go to Springfield High School, we're going to go straight down to Thurston and see if they need help moving supplies or people from the rally point in Thurston to the new rally point in Springfield. And then we'll go from there. We're not really sure how bad it is just yet, but the further south we get, the thicker it is. And I mean, I don't know. Here's some perspective for you. I'll insert some video clip here of us coming down either last year on the McGrew or Mudfest or something, but we're driving down through the Mid Valley right now, Mid Willamette Valley in Oregon, down the I-5 corridor, and you just can't see a damn thing. Normally I got like 20 or 30 mile visibility. I got maybe half-mile visibility. Anyway, got an alert coming in.
Has been issued for all residents from Walterville Elementary School, Mackenzie Highway milepost 15.25, to the intersection of Thurston Road and Highway 126. Level 3 means leave immediately. Do not take time to gather things. Go now.
Might upload a little bit better for you guys. Just wanted to show you the water and prepared meals collection point. Oh, this is the start of the waters. Been pretty consistent on water donations. Gotcha.
Part of that is fair for her because they're only.
You got cat food, dog food, animal stuff. Towels, a couple of tables for the towels. These guys are working really hard at organizing and segregating as the stuff comes in and as tables come in. Bedding over here, pillows,
Do we have a right
sack of food. They're working on it, I think. Sleeping bags, and some chairs, and then pet carriers. And then, watch your feet. And then out here on the bleachers, they started some more drinks. And looks like meal kits they got back here.
Keith, once that car's done right there, she's got some clothes and stuff. For the
Yeah,
event.
so they got box meal kits. You can just take a box and that'll hook you up. Some more water stack. How you guys doing? More water stack. Some clothes up here. And then they're organizing clothes all the way down. Appreciate you guys. Looks like we got some more stuff going on under here too. So, outpouring of support from the community, that's for sure. Ain't over yet, guys.
Hey, John, I'm cutting off the radio. My radio's dying again.
Oh, okay, copy that.
I'm sorry. What's your name?
Anyway, that's kind of where we're at. Hopefully this one's a little bit better focus, but we still got everybody going for it. Oh, anyway.
Tahoe's just passing through.
Here's you guys. Talk to you soon. Hi guys. I've been on managing and coordinating with pretty much everybody all day, so I just wanted to kind of give you a visual update and a video update of what I got going on. I'm gonna feed my kids and get them situated for the night, and then I'll be freed up and ready to do whatever. My problem right now is that I don't know where people need help. I know there's people out there that need help, but I'm just getting random posts and random stuff from people that say, oh, go here and oh, go there, and maybe Scio's closed and maybe Monmouth and maybe Salem. And the only concrete solid lead that I have right now for everybody, if you are looking to help and you're ready to go and you're just itching and wanting to get out there, go to the state fairgrounds, to the red gate, where the the livestock barn is. That's a collection point for livestock and people. And I'm trying to get the guy's name, but I guess Veteran Overland is out there, and they're coordinating through somebody. And anyway, they're looking for help on setting up livestock barns and moving stuff around. They got hay coming in, and I mean, I can see some people are doing some stuff getting out there to the state park, but I can't get a hold of anybody that's in charge or is running the place. So if you can help me from the management side of this whole thing, trying to keep everybody safe and going the right places, tag those people, give me a solid piece of information, not just a share from a post from a random person. Like, I need some concrete contacts, and then I'll get you guys out there and going. But I'm not going to send people out unless I know definitively who you're going to talk to, who's in charge of the area, and who you're going to help and what they need help with. If we're just going out there to drive around and look at fire, you guys go drive around and look at fire and put yourself in danger. But I'm looking to help people, and I'm not going to leave until I know I can help somebody. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm going to try to get some more information. I'm beating down doors right now trying to get everybody some concrete information, because I know you guys are wanting to help, and I know it's not getting any better, because it's just not getting any better. So anyway, I appreciate you guys. Try to take it serious, try to stay calm. If you don't need to go anywhere and you don't have anything that you can do to help, that's kind of where I've been. My Jeep's been loaded all day. I got an empty trailer on the back of it, but the only thing I can see is people need help with livestock. I can't move livestock with my trailer, so I'm not going to go out and get in the way unless I know somebody needs some help. So anyway, that's where I'm at. Appreciate you guys. Talk to you soon. Take care. Hope you're safe. Stay out of the smoke. Stay inside. Can't go anywhere. I mean, so yeah. Anyway, much love. See you soon. Peace. Now it's 5 o'clock, and I've been monitoring Facebook and social media posts all day about where the smoke and where the fires are. And desperate need right now is for horse trailers to get livestock moved, but everybody's having a heck of a time getting horse trailers and livestock trailers. So then I was trying to keep the guys from just running aimlessly into fire basically. And so I've got those guys. I think it sounds like they're going to take the horse trailer out to Lacombe area, Lacombe, Oregon. It's out by Lebanon style. And then there's people in Malala that need help, but I don't have a horse trailer to get up there and help them. And then we just got word that Veteran Overland is at the state fairgrounds, the Oregon State Fairgrounds, at the collection point for the Red Cross, and they're asking for help for putting up livestock pens. So we were trying to decide whether we were going to, my Jeep's ready to go get anything that can load in it, but I don't think I can put livestock in an open trailer, so I can't really help with that. So we were trying to figure out and decide whether we were going to go to the collection point and help, or jump in our Jeep, or stay with the kids, or what exactly we were going to do. And then power lines started falling in Independence, so we're on our way to get our good car that can fit everybody in it. And I just wanted to start this because this is crazy. I'm gonna have to test the camera, park that shit out there. Got the back window good.
It's just black.
So that's out looking east towards the fire. And that's north, towards Portland. We're headed northwest to Dallas to our shop to get to the sock. So I'll get a shot when we get out to the shop. I gotta watch for debris. There's shit all over the road. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon.
Oh my gosh, this is no filter. It's red. That's going towards Independence. And then you can see it just gets black. Just black. And it's windy.
Morning, everybody. I figured let's hang out in a more familiar setting. I don't know what time it is. We're back at the house. It's Friday morning. I just wanted to give everybody an update on what's going on and what I've been able to gather so far. So I've been contacted by several of the team members that I know are ready to go, posseed up, gear in rigs, supplies in rigs, able bodies, hands, gloves, boots, ready to go. There's several of you guys out there, and I'm trying to get the information for you. So here's where I'm at so far today. The donation centers in Springfield and in Lyons at the center gathering point for the fire departments and the center at Clackamas seem to be good with donation supplies, specifically and especially water. We have been gathering like mad, flats of water, and now we've reached the point and crossed the threshold of nobody needs the water right now. So we went back up to Lyons yesterday to the fire department, and in the morning when we got there, they had no Gatorades, they had no food, they had basically chips, cookies, donuts, pizzas, and water. By the end of the day, when we went back up to give them their bath supplies that they requested, the chapstick, shampoo, towels, hand lotion, aloe vera, by the time we got back up there, the fire station at Lyons was packed, and they're using the fire station at Lyons for the central divvy out point for the next two fire stations up the road. So then we got in contact this morning. I started contacting some people down at Springfield. I actually have some personal friends of mine that are out working for private firefighting companies and forestation companies that have been contracted to help. I've got 3 or 4 of those guys out there. I've put all my feelers out to all those contacts, and the gist of it is that this is a logistic operation, and the firefighters aren't the ones who are taking care of supplies. The guys who are taking care of supplies are not the ones who are taking care of donation counts. So you have to go through the person that's taking care of the donation counts, and then it goes down the chain of command. So the firefighters have what they need because they're being supplied by the next person in the chain, and then on and then on. So what the people at the top of the chain are telling us is that they don't want any specific donations to the firefighters' locations, that if we want to donate, we need to donate to the evacuation centers. So here's the issue. The evacuation centers are being ran by people like Red Cross and big government agencies and whatnot. And if they're already at the point where they're telling us that we're good, then we don't want to give them all of our resources. But at the same time, we know that this is only the beginning of what's going on, and there's a lot of people out there dispersed. And as far as the need for water and food and bedding and that type of things, we don't really know the full brunt of what we're going to have to deal with, and then by the time this is over. So my partners and brothers and friends over at Brush Beaters are out doing their brush beater thing and beating down the brush and trying to get some more supplies. They are a 501c nonprofit, so They've contacted a few people and they're gathering donations in the Portland area that we're going to bring back to the Salem area and consolidate between my shop and Nick's shop. We don't want to stop the donations right now because we know there's going to be a big need here in the future. We consider ourselves to be pretty able bodies and being able to identify the areas that actually have the need. And so we're asking for you guys' contributions. If you can continue to support the PayPal account, that's totally awesome. We're actually about 2/3 ahead of our on expenditures than we are on intake for that. So we've still got some out-of-pocket expenses on that stuff going out there. And we want to get some more equipment and some more stuff for those guys that are out there and to, you know, up our ability to respond. So if you guys can support us in that way on the PayPal account, I really help and appreciate that. You can share it and you can, you know, whatever. Also keep in mind that Brush Beaters Off-Road is a 501c nonprofit. So if you run a company that you want to donate through and you're looking for a write-off type of thing, hit me up or hit up one of the Brush Beaters guys and we'll get you going on that. We'd love to give you a receipt for it so that way you can, you know, keep track of it that way, and it helps everybody. Everybody wins, everybody wins. So as far as you guys out there that are ready to go and want to help, continue to be on standby. It sounds and looks like the livestock situation has been fairly well handled. Since last night, the evacuation areas haven't been expanded, and by this point, everybody's in the evacuation zones or evac centers or at their families' houses that are gonna go to their families' houses. My mom's been in Boring the whole time, and it hasn't moved past Sandy and Boring for evacuation level 3. And we know that the big fires have consolidated now, so now they're fighting one big fire, and everybody on the outside edges has been evacuated to where they need to be evacuated to. So that's where we are. We're gonna play the waiting game a little bit. Everybody recharge, take a breath, check on your family members, check on the people around you, but don't keep freaking out. Let's take a chill pill for a second, and we'll get back together here in a few hours and figure out whether somebody's raising a red flag for supplies or, you know, what's going down. So right now, everybody just hang out and continue to support the donations, continue to give me your contact information, and I'll get you guys on the list. If you know anybody that needs help or looking for help or whatever the case may be, you just let me know. I need specific contacts for them. So anyway, that's where we're at. We're going to continue to consolidate supplies and gear and that type of stuff. And then when we get the word on a place to respond, then we'll be able to respond and we won't be behind the game when it comes to supplies and reinforcements. So anyway, hope you guys watched it to the end. I really appreciate what you got going on, and I really appreciate the following and support and motivation. It keeps me going. And we'll get through it together, guys. Crazy times. Talk at you later. Take care. Stay safe. All right, guys. It is 10 to 4 on Friday afternoon. I just ran around Salem for a while and got myself a new phone because all the networking and managing and all that connectivity stuff killed my old phone. So here I am on a new phone. I've been researching this one for a while, so hopefully the camera looks a little bit better. Let me know how it is, whatever. I wanted to read to you guys something that just came across to me as information from the Disaster Relief Correlation, the Oregon Emergency Management System. This was somebody that I'm connected with through the Independence chat that has been in contact with them. So I'm just going to read it to you because it speaks to my earlier video. I just got off the phone with a statewide volunteer and donations coordination call with the emergency management. This is an all-country call for anyone with unmet needs to share those needs and ask for assistance. Oregonians are generous. There were no unmet shelter needs indicated on the call. To the contrary, both Clackamas County and Washington County are refusing all new donations at this time, as donations are arriving unannounced and in such volume that they have no way to receive, store, or distribute them. In fact, both of those counties are seeking other county shelter operations who can use their supplies or food, water, and toiletries. The lesson here is to contact the shelter before gathering items to donate. Make certain that your items you bring are desired and the quantity you bring is manageable. So there it is, guys. So going back to my earlier video, if you want to scroll back on my feed a little bit, you guys can get updated. Anyway, nobody needs our stuff. But that's just right now, and I know that's just right now because they said 500,000 Oregonians are displaced. Okay, that's 500,000 people. 500,000 people are displaced right now. So I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody's got going on. If they don't want to take the stuff out of my hands right now and they're telling me to stand down on bringing them stuff, that's fine. Bring the stuff to me. Bring the stuff to brush beaters. Bring the stuff to who you know is connected to us. I have a huge shop at my house. I have a huge shop at my shop. I have space outside. I'll figure out how to build a building if I have to put all this stuff in, because at some point somebody's going to take off with the supplies that are there, and people are actually going to need help. So continue to support us if you can. Continue to get a hold of brush beaters, get a hold of me, get a hold of Alex Nelson if you can. If you want cash donations, I'll give you the guys' details for that. I have a trailer out in front of my house. Most of you guys know where I'm at. I'm on the main drag of Independence. You drive through town, you're going to see my stuff. If you got something to put in there, put in there. I'm going to continue to post updates on the supplies that we're looking for. And that's going to be a fluid situation. So it may change from day to day, hour to hour. Just do your best to respond. If you guys want to get stuff, go ahead and get it and then bring it on over to the house. Or if you're closer to Dallas and you want to wait till I'm back to the shop, that's fine too. We'll create a drop point at the shop. I'll warehouse it, I'll inventory it, and I'll make sure it's all there and ready to go. So that way when we get a call, we can posse up and head out. So that's where we are right now. That's what I know. I know we're still gathering supplies out there, and let's just keep doing that and put our stuff together. And when we're ready to respond, we'll be the first ones to respond. So I appreciate you guys. Hope this video quality is a little bit better. Looks like it might be. I'll talk to you guys soon. I appreciate all the hard work. I appreciate all the support and looking out for one another. And it's blatantly obvious to me that Oregonians are willing to help each other, and we know what's going on. So let's not let the wind get taken out of our sails, and continue to do what you're doing, guys. I appreciate you, and I'll talk to you soon. I'll give you information as I get it. Take care, guys. Well, I had to take a break and come put some protection on another little buddy of ours, Mr. Chevelle. I may not own the vehicles, but they're all my babies. I'm going to put Mr. Chevelle inside with the 4Runner. Get her out of the smoke and the dust and the ash. It's going to start raining and we don't want it to get rained on, so I'll put her inside for a little bit. There's a Chevelle. It's actually a Chevelle 300 Deluxe. It's been a year or so since I've seen her, but I did the full restoration on this car. It's an OEM nut and bolt original restoration. I did a frame off, inside out, every nut and bolt, every screw, every suspension component. Pulled the motor and tranny, restored it. And steering wheel, all 9 yards. Still got a 3.8 liter in it with 3 on the tree. That's pretty good. Looks pretty good still. There's